Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in as we watch the AMX 30 go down in a heap. Go down in a heap. We have a 3 mark of a Tier 10 and Innocent Bystander Clan HBC platoon with Swifticus and that one bearded, I'm not really sure what the rest of that name is, but he's in his IS-4, he being Innocent Bystander. He's going to 3 mark. He's going to 3 mark a Tier 10. Not only is he going to 3 mark a Tier 10, he's going to do it without any paint on it. This I cannot accept. Innocent, please start painting your tanks. It doesn't seem to bother him in the slightest. Not in the slightest. We got the Kron in a really good Kron spot, but holy cow. Watch as Innocent just figures out how to get a shot on this guy. This is something that you will watch him do over and over. He does a lot of replays, sends a lot of replays in for me. And he knows how to pick shots. I want you to watch this master's class in picking shots. He's just like, yep, how about that? There you go, and a bounce. And the Kron has to be thinking, look, this is the greatest Kron spot in the entire game, and I can't even get any damage off these guys. So he does some nice work on that guy right there, and he decides to move around to the outside. The Leopard PT and the Grill A over there. Here comes a T-57. I might have taken that shot, but Innocent isn't me. He's a lot more careful with his shots. A lot more careful, and it seems to work well for him as he is about to 3 mark a Tier 10. And that's no joke. That really is about the pinnacle of skill in this game as far as doing damage and whatnot. He's got a good win rate as well, and that usually goes with 3 marks. Rarely are you going to 3 mark a lot of stuff and be bad or even have a bad win rate. So he comes around here. Probably one of the only real mistakes that he makes is come around with his front sprocket showing, but this dude was near to death, near dying, near to death. What did he put initially into the guy? 372. Was that a low roll? Is that what happened here? What do we got? Wow, yeah. So I think he probably figured he had a one-shot and just was not able to kill him. Puts another shot in the Kron. The Kron goes down, and we are looking good. Over on that side, there's the Udez. Oh, good old Dragog. Takes a while for his turret to get there. Unfortunately, that goes right down into his tracks, and he doesn't get the kill. But he's got plenty of guys keeping him busy over there, and counting noses at this point indicates there's probably nobody else over on the other side. So he's other than the Udez 16, he's more or less free to move around on this side of the buildings. If there were still a bunch of TDs back in those bushes, back on the B row right there, you probably wouldn't want to do this. But he's going to now push in. Ignore the Udez because the Udez is being beat up, and look to take out the T10. I want you to watch this series right here because this is fantastic. This is top level gameplay right here. He's got a T10, but he doesn't know because he's not watching, but he does get lit, is that there's an FV 215 B183. The guy fired, so he says, okay, fine, I got time. He's fired. Let me just go take down the T10. There we go. And this long reload on the FV. So he's going to come back out this way. Watch this. He's just trying to get to cover if he can. He's reloaded a little shot into his front. Oh man, that hurt. Artillery hits him, and then he gets right into the front of him. And I'm not really sure why the FV doesn't shoot here. He may still not be reloaded. Maybe he got ammo racked. But watch as Innocent is very careful about how he gets the shot. Boom. All right, that was fantastic. So a couple things are going on here. First, he takes out the T10, right? Yeah, he got hit by the FV. Who cares? Get the reload, take out the T10. He backs out and tries to minimize the amount of damage the FV is going to do to him. Actually gets one shot in, gets away from him, gets hit by artillery, and then because the FV is still moving forward, he moves forward. And what he's doing there is he's attempting to make that FV shot as difficult as possible. Depending on what the FV had loaded up, he may not want to just shoot into the turret. He may just try to look for a weak spot, but it's difficult if you're moving a lot, which is what Innocent was doing. Then the FV got himself up on that rubble, and immediately Innocent shoots into his track and tracks him at this bad angle. Absolutely fantastic. Now watch what he does. He's going to come in here. I don't think he actually gets what he wants, but I think he backs up and he's looking to try to damage the track again. But it's reloaded and down goes the FV. And what a great sequence from a top level player right there. Just a master's class on taking down 2 tanks at once, and one that just didn't get another shot on him. That was pretty amazing. Nicely done there, man. Unknown what the FV's problem was. Maybe he simply didn't reload or hadn't been reloaded until he gets tracked and then got reloaded and there was not a single thing that poor guy can do. Well played. Just knowledge of the game, knowledge of his tank, knowledge of the enemy's tank. And that guy is done. So we're going to come around here. Speed this up a little bit because it's almost all over but the shout. And he's got 3,925. Just been a spearhead. Both his buddies are dead. Finds the Grillet back here. Puts a big hit into him. The Leopard PTA moves in. We'll speed up. Puts another shot on the Grillet. Grillet making a runner. He dies. The Kron's back there. And there's not another shot from Innocent. He ends up with 4 kills, 4,538 damage, 2,000 blocked, 1,728 assist, and a 3 mark. All right, so here it is. The last time he'll see the 2 mark on his IS-4. It now has 3 marks. Well done, man. Thanks for the Masters class, especially that late game maneuvering to just outplay that poor FV and T10. Plus the poor Kron, who's probably crying in his garage even as we speak. Thanks for sending that in, man. Fantastic game. Appreciate it. We will see you.